Walking alone, the streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight.
What is up, LBL? Coming at you with a week 3 game. Saving Private Gray versus Peacekeepers. Got Solomon Khan joined by Irez. Yeah, a bit of a banger game. There's a few subs. Each team has a sub. And one probably feels like an upgrade. The other's probably a bad grade-ish. See how they teams play. Bit of a treat. I didn't even realize that. I will say Vacant. I know last time casted the Rays team. Talked about how they play a lot together. Vacant's also one that plays a lot with them together. So see how they play around. I imagine the. Ooh, I mean, you look at Gray and Prize. Two prizes really aggressive. Both are really aggressive ADCs. Kind of got a bit of a banger game. Hold on a minute. Fuck one. Yep. Yeah. Buck seems to be one of the main carries for the team. Makes sense. And they'll pick a bot. Kaisa classic. Prize plays a lot of Kaisa. Wait, I actually forgot that was Prize subbing in for Mikey. Yeah, he's subbing for Mike. Yeah, wait, that's a big upgrade. Yeah. Deserved. They picked the Wukong. Kind of a takeaway from Buck. Buck played it a game or two. You know? I mean, I imagine this Wukong will go jungle for sure. Uh, Kate Braum. See that too much, but fine. Yep. Yeah. Just so you gotta get the autos off. For sure. Uh, Kong favored matchup. Red ball.
Five banning the top laners doesn't really matter for these two guys.
Yeah, honestly, I don't know what the Maokai ban was for. I'll lie to you.
Yeah.
Uh, Bacon's not gonna play at top unless they think this could be Wukong top. I don't think Bacon really. I've ever seen him play either. And the Poppy, they're just really thinking that
Yeah. The Wukong is top.
could be. So I mean, say I don't want to ban anything mid. I guess it makes.
My question is, I mean, the Wukong could potentially be a flex pick here, but I'm curious if PK are reading that as a jungle pick or a top pick right now, because depending on who they pick right here,
Yeah,
if they
well,
give mid counter pick,
they're
they think
reading.
it's Wukong top.
Yeah, they're
Yeah,
reading it as it could be Wukong
jungle.
top because they're banning junglers. So
Well, yeah, I guess they banned the Poppy and the Maokai.
but uh, I'm pretty.
I mean, Hui's pretty safe anyway, so
Yeah. Dynamic needs counter. Yeah. It'd be kind of rough for Oriana. Booked out.
yeah. I don't know if her pushes is nearly as good as Hui's either with the Rumble ult every 3 seconds.
Yep. On top
The
of this, we're gonna
silent pick
go.
top.
Interesting. See what
Oof.
I think Buck's got for that. He'll go in.
I'm not too sure.
Could do Seth.
I'm hoping for something. Yeah, I'm hoping for something that's going to be a banger.
Rundle. Rundle.
Ooh, the Gnar.
Gnar.
Yep, locked it in.
Gnar could be pretty vulnerable to the gank. Oh. And I imagine Jim will play top side.
I don't know. I don't know which team comp I prefer here. I feel like blue side is a little bit easier to execute, but the poke that red side has kind of make it difficult if Saving Private Gray doesn't just pull the trigger on a fight.
I mean, they only have way as poke.
The
Yeah,
Kaisa, the W. I don't know if Prize is gonna go AP or
Yeah.
mixed damage. I don't know what the Kaisa build is currently. I know they were doing like a hybrid build.
Yeah, if Kaisa goes more AP, I feel like Scions are so killable. Real.
That's true.
Yeah, I think they have. I think Blue Side has better scaling too.
Yeah, I would say so. Oh. Not too sure.
Strong scale's better than J.
J4, yeah. The Caitlyn and the Kaisa, those. I mean, I've seen Caitlyn's do some pretty gnarly damage.
Yeah.
The Scion will definitely scale better than the Gnar because he has the permanently stacking HP on minion death or minion kill.
But he might scale a little better than Oriana. Actually, probably does scale better, so kind of close.
Yeah. I mean, like we said before, we're expecting a bit of a banger here with this game. Just expecting the perma fight.
True. Hopefully. Well, I don't know about tops much anymore, but it really just be waiting on jungle interference.
Yeah.
But I think on the bot side, I think blue side wins. So Jim's a pretty decent jungler. If Stonewall's able to up some pressure on.
Guess we will see.
No way.
No way.
No way. They'll a champ will make sense.
I just refuse to learn with that. I'll never have the hands to play that champion, so I'm just never touching it.
I'll play him in an
I have
era.
old man hands. I have to play like Renekton and Malphite. It's
Malphite
so
needs
cooked. He lays the hands on him, claps on him.
He's got him. Come on, you play Cassante. What that one?
Yeah, I don't know if I would say play. Spectate is probably a more apt description of what I do on that champion. A lot of gray screen.
Fine.
Yeah.
What's wrong with that?
Oh man. Well, they're done with champ select, so.
So go to. You guys can watch a video.
Yeah.
Nar's gonna find his target. Zap find his target on Isbis as well.
On.
Right. Back. Team standard 5 pointing. Oh no. And they want to get a ward in.
Yep.
Yeah,
You
looks
see
like
the
they are
bot
gonna
lane's
push the
rotating
ward.
up here.
Just in case, making sure they can get the ward down on Raptors. So they know which side the jungle's starting. Buck faking. Have a bit of a scuffle here.
Ooh.
Buck didn't catch his bangerang, so
Yeah. Oh, he's just gonna get beat down.
yeah, vacant Q should come up kind of soon. Ooh, flash getting forced out from
Oh.
Buck early.
Jeez.
Yikes. That's not what you want.
No, not in this lane, because now if you get caught by the E, if you don't have your jump up,
Yeah,
you're getting the shit smacked out of you.
maybe he started Q, but I think if he started W, probably would have been alright there, but just fight it out, get the movement speed.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, he started Q and missed the boomerang. This spot. Not turn.
Yeah, Buck is just in a really awkward spot here now. He has no pots. He might be getting solo killed here.
Flash forward for Vacant.
Flash auto.
It's first blood. Not what they needed to happen. That was their could have been their winning lane.
Yeah, but with a unfortunate level 1 trade, it burned both his pots, and he didn't have his boomerang to trade back, so he didn't really even get a good trade in. Burns his TP early.
Yep.
Vacant can just walk back here and not really lose that much.
Yep, get a free back. All Buck was able to buy was available. Well, that was a bit unexpected.
Yeah, that's not something that I expected to see in this lane, but I'm here for it. Makes the lane more interesting.
Yep. I mean, this stuff going on bot was expected, but
It's kind of what you would expect to see in this lane for the Caitlyn and the Braum. Caitlyn range is just.
Yeah, I don't know if Stonewall thought the Raptors were still warded. Skipped Raptors to. Or went Red Krugs back to Raptors.
Hmm.
And might get double scuttle. We'll see if they decide to fight over the top scuttle. Jim already got the bot scuttle too.
Yeah, Lo, you see the Gnar. You see we're going to have a fight here. Looks like they're looking for the Orianna. Get on the Wukong here.
Getting kind of caught out. Trying to bait out with the clone. Boomerang isn't going to hit. Flash out for Jim.
Nice.
They just had the... even though Buck died early, had the lane pushed in, so was able to move first. Get down there, forcing out Jim's flash.
That's good for this side of PK. They will not have a level 6 flash ult by the Wukong, so.
Nope. You have to wait a bit. So a good fight back even from the blunder early. Fight back on the scuttle. Yeah. So I figured, I'm pretty sure even though I don't play top a whole lot, played a bit of Gnar and played that matchup and think it'd be good, but Ours is kind of too squishy. Kind of gets popped by
Yeah,
Clown.
it's really difficult.
Ooh,
See the
great
engage here
WF
by the
for
rel.
Great, taking a lot
Pops
of
the
damage. Having to
shield as
flash
well.
out, double flash forward for Prize and Stonewall. Sir Longstride flashing to just block out what they can. Another flash out for Big Tyler. Stonewall picking up the kill, stun down on Sir Longstride. Taking tower shots, taking another one.
Wukong
It's gonna
here.
drop.
They
Wukong
get the
did show
rel.
up. Took one too many tower shots. Now on the top side, Vacant getting real close to death, and Buck's able to pick up a
Ooh.
kill. Prize is gonna get hit now. Barrier, no flash. Good knockup from Stonewall. Should be able to save. Ignite shouldn't kill. A whole lot of fighting. I don't
Nice trade here.
imagine much will happen. They neither have mana. Be pretty much nothing. But whew.
Things popped off really
Yeah.
fast.
I think Peacekeepers got the better of at least the cross map.
Yeah.
1-for-1 ADC for support in the bot side, and then top got the solo kill. Pretty good. Every flash being burnt, except for mids. Gray should be able to get the dragon. Oriole just trying to guard the wave. Big Tyler is mid. I don't think
Ooh.
anything will
Nice look
happen
here
here.
by the.
TP is just taking way too long. Ooh, the ult does hit. I don't think it's
Ooh,
enough
wait.
though.
No.
Oh, with a W, never mind. That range is crazy. I did not think
Well
that
played by
W had that
Dynamic
range.
there. Holy hell.
Wow. Okay. Maybe he's played a little bit of way. Cause I definitely did not think any of that was. And he had nothing to hit him with. But I guess he knew the ranges.
Oh my.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, wow. That was oh, okay. And the game's pretty much dead even.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
PK picking up the feats though.
Little bunny hop from Buck Wild to dodge out and using the ulti. Interesting, at least. Ooh.
Oh, this
Vacant
is
might
not
go. He
good.
does have all. Buck does have flash. Oh, both have flash.
Yeah.
Yep. Just gonna have to.
Yep.
Vacant just gonna force out the flash from Buck. A little. I don't know about that bunny hop from Buck. That one was a little
Yeah,
weird underneath
burned his
tower.
E.
Honestly, I think he would have been fine just tanking it, but. It's gonna get to a point where Nar just is gonna do enough damage. Although at the end of the game, Nar should have most damage in the game.
Yeah, just
Don't
farming
all stop.
damage. Yeah.
No ult on Vacant. Does have flash. No ult on Buck. Both CC use Stonewall. All insta drops it. I think trying to get Buck in the fight, but Buck taking a lot of damage. So Vacant should drop here eventually. Getting really close. Ooh, almost.
Oh, he almost gets the
got it
1-for-1 out of that.
Kind of getting juked out. Might be able to pick up
Oh,
somebody from death.
my goodness.
Very close. Vacant nearly getting a 1v2 there. It's gonna get
A lot of plates
silence
getting picked up here.
Yeah. A lot of huge CS lead too.
Yeah.
We're all pretty. I guess Stonewall got 2 kills. I'm surprised.
Oh, Buck is gonna be in trouble here.
Yep, no flash. It is gonna hit Mega soon, so we'll have that. Waiting for Vacant. Buck is gonna get Mega, but the ult will be too much. And that should be grubs for.
Yeah, that's the grubs for the side of Saving Private Gray.
See if someone wants to do something in the bot side. Kind of get sniffed out though. Sir Longstride putting some wards down.
A bit of a CS lead building up in the mid lane as well.
Yep.
For Light.
Yep. Just farming a little bit better. Yeah, bots hurting. Slingshot versus the BF. I think we all know who wins that.
The worst build path in the entire game. It just feels bad on every item.
Yep.
Buck walking down here, looking to ward this topside jungle here.
Jim.
We'll see the Wukong, I believe.
Buck could fight. Does drop the
Ooh.
ult.
Catches
Knows
the
where he is
Wukong in his
at.
W.
Doesn't matter. Stonewall and Dynamic on the move in the jungle. If they want to just fight over the Gromp.
Looks like they're just gonna take it.
Yeah, no ult for Wukong means want to give. Even though I think with Gnar, no ult, no mega, would have been fightable. Didn't want to move light over. Oh, and the
Ooh,
top side, Vacan's
going
getting
on the
jumped on.
Vacant here.
J
He
for
has
ult
no
coming
flash.
down. Knock up onto Buck. Does have ult.
Oh, he's out.
Yep,
He just walks
still
it
get
off.
out. Buck no ult. Spot tower
And this
should be
bot
dropping.
tower is gonna fall.
W forward for big fella Tyler. Gonna get stunned up. Gonna
There's
get
the trap.
ignited trap. And
Double
it's just gonna
auto.
drop. Yeah. Shot the trap net autos. I don't know about the W.
But light,
Light Stonewall
Ooh,
getting a good knock up on the light. Doesn't have ult though. Is gonna force
burn
out
the flash.
Yeah. Bot tower will drop.
And that is the tower feat for the side of Saving Private Gray.
Yep.
Oh, Buck might be a little bit of trouble here.
Could be.
Sion
Yeah.
has the full Sunfire right now.
Yeah. We'll see. Buck should be able to get mega though. So yeah.
Ooh,
We'll see now. Shield coming out. Buck another bunny hop. Buck will
Ooh.
drop solo bolo for Vacant. Meanwhile, on the bot side, Wukong was able to pick up the dragon. The bot lane lead is just too big for Peacekeepers to contest.
Yeah, and the early winning. I mean, I guess they won one skirmish on both sides of the map. On the side of PK, it seems to be falling apart a little bit here.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I don't think it's gonna really get better for Gnar in the 1v1.
Yeah.
Science.
Yeah, Gnar. He had made the smart decision of rushing boots, so that way you have the opportunity to try and dodge the Sion Q if you get hit by E, but his Triforce was delayed significantly, so he's still not on a full item yet.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I don't even think Triforce is gonna help much killing the Sion. At least at this point.
Yeah, at this point it's...
Stonewall could be
Ooh,
some
Stonewall
trouble.
caught out here.
Get knocked
Yeah,
up.
he's caught
Can't
out.
even move. Big Tyler trying
Rel
to
was
save.
caught here too.
Yeah, Rel's just gonna get trapped up. Double kill for Jim.
This game's unwinding quite quickly here for Peacekeepers.
Yeah, they're just being aggressive, pushing into the jungle, and nobody really helping. I mean, Big Tyler was helping, but Peacekeepers really weren't that prepared. All coming up for Dynamic, getting some damage on the Gray.
A lot of damage on the Gray.
Yeah. Still, their lane assignments are a bit messed up. Dynamic needs to pitter patter down in the bot lane to recognize.
He's rotating now.
Fortunate for Buck.
Yeah, he's in a rough spot right now. He can't really fight the Scion because he just don't do any damage to him.
Yeah, like.
Vacant's just gonna walk up, spacing his Sunfire to not take tower aggro.
It does have ult. So should be proxy and wave should be able to get out.
Yeah, he just walks it off. I also missed with that Drake. They got feats as well.
Yep.
So this game's looking pretty rough. I mean, you got nearly 1,000 gold lead in the top lane for Vacant.
Everybody has a gold lead
Yeah.
over each of their counterparts. Vacant ulting in. Buck half health, no mega. Buck.
Yeah.
Might be a bit rough. It does have flash.
Yep.
Trying to bail something. Is gonna get hit by the knock up. Vacant letting him go. Sees that the bot lane is moving up.
Throwing out the crab.
Yeah. I imagine even Private Grey will try to go for the Rift Turtle. Their bot having so much pressure. Buck. Use the full combo to break the silence shield. Vacant's moving down. It could be. Peacekeepers could be in trouble here. Jim gonna get the flash knock up on the Buck. Having another knock up. Buck getting knocked up again. Gray is in the fight now. Big Tyler ignited. Double kill for Jim.
Oof.
Jim just kind of gliding across the map with Wukong.
Yeah.
Fortunately,
Dynamic poking back a little bit.
fortunately, just too strong at this point. Any force was completed for Jim. Buck hadn't have his completed. I feel like I would probably win Black Cleaver or something J4. I don't know if the clip's gonna be doing a whole lot for you.
Yeah, at this point, it's probably not really going to do anything.
I guess now at this point I imagine Nar's next item.
Yeah. Yeah, it kind of has to be if he ever wants to attempt to fight the Scion. We see both teams attempting the posture and get vision for this Drake coming, or I guess it's up, but
Their long strike gonna get jumped on.
yeah,
Out of the
Brahm's
bush.
caught out here.
Ult
That's a
from
free
Dynamic
pick
as
for
well.
Peacekeepers.
Shutdown. That's a shutdown over the prize. Nice.
Yeah.
I know they got shut down. Rift Herald hits mid tower. This looks like they should be trying to get the dragon. Jim gonna knock down mid tower.
Yeah, it looks like with the Brahm down, they're not even going to look to contest.
Yeah, they're chilling. No reason to even threaten giving over more gold. Oh, they get an objective bounty for it, but dragon they're chilling. They still have a 5k gold lead.
Yeah.
Pretty big. We had a bit of a neutral state now. No objectives up for this. We'll be dragging again, so. Yeah, the prize could be in trouble here.
Oh, Prize is
They get
caught.
knocked up from the Wukong. Jim has another knockup. Prizes should be able to get
Oh,
out.
the
Big fella
Brahm
Tyler,
got
though.
caught there.
Double knockup from Stonewall. Ulting both of them in. Jim is able to get out, but I don't think Peacekeepers are going to be able to do a whole lot more. Big Tyler might be the only casualty of this fight.
Yeah.
Dynamic trying to clear the wave, but Scion does not care at all. Hit the full combo. It's healing it up. Dynamic getting trolled a bit, baited. I don't know why Vacant canceled. I think he could just win to the tower. And then on the bot side, Light getting comboed. We'll hit the ulti onto Buck.
Ooh.
Buck, one more auto for
Oof.
each of them, and they each will be able to walk away. Dynamic just stopping Vacant's back while taking Private Grey take down the mid tower. Don't think they can stop it. Oof. Buck.
Oh.
I don't know what to say about that one. That's that's like a go next
That's
kind of move right there.
yeah.
Yeah, they Peacekeepers need I don't know. Need to try to find some picks like somewhere. Just gonna keep getting worse and worse.
I mean, I'm
Prize
not
is
much
looking
of
for
one to. Oh.
Does have ult? It's gonna ult in. Should be a
Yeah.
kill. I don't love that
Oh,
flash.
nice by Prize.
Prize is picking up 2 shutdowns now, so
Yep.
Prize will be their winning.
Oh, he
gonna
is
be
in
here.
trouble.
Walk into the trap. and it's just gonna get popped by Gray. Ulting for Vacant, looking for the solo kill on the Dynamic. Dynamic will definitely not have enough damage to do anything, and Vacant's just
Ooh,
gonna pick it up. Gnar
getting
TPing
the
in, but
TP here
I don't
too
think
from the Gnar.
I don't think Vacant
I
cares
think,
too much. Yeah, he's just
yeah, I
getting
think
the
he's
cannon.
just beast
Oh my
mode. Oh my
goodness.
goodness.
Oh, a shield pop. Big fella Tyler
And the
is coming
Rel's
up.
on her way up here. Yeah,
We'll see. Vacant. I don't know. Vacant
nice.
might be chilling. Big fella Tyler might just be giving another grass proc over to the Vacant. Oh my.
Ooh.
Oh, good interrupt
Oh,
from
well
Big fella
played by the
Tyler.
Rel.
Oh no, Buck.
Oh.
Oh, it's tragedy all around now.
Oh, Vacant is just, this guy just unkillable.
Yeah.
Nice flash forward. Q by the Braum. Secure the
Buck,
kill on the Rel.
walk back in, kill over. Now it should be Otacon for saving Private Gray. And
I think that's probably about it.
yeah,
I'm never one to be like, well, it's over, but I think on the side of Peacekeepers, you just kind of need to lick your wounds on this one and come back for game 2.
Jim just flashing forward on the Dynamic.
Yeah.
Got a personal vendetta against Dynamic. And Dynamic's gonna drop again.
And Vayne gets the kill.
Yep. Yeah, this is really only gonna be how quickly can they end now? Really what
Yeah.
it's gonna come down to at
Almost
this
a
point.
10,000 gold lead.
Yep. See Dragon spawning soon. Be Dragon a few minutes after Baron, so yeah, it'll be. We'll see how quickly they wanna push in and end the game. Peacekeepers, save your mental. Think about
Yeah.
they won't have these champs again, so you know, they 5-ban top. Obviously, I mean, you know, the banning the Gwen out been good against Sion.
Camille, the Fiora.
Yep. They can have the Sion on. He doesn't have too many other tanks. He really plays, so. Should go next game.
He could pull out the infamous Singed Scrim God on the Singed. He got banned every time I had to play against him after that.
True. Good pickup. Good pick from Peacekeepers, but now they might be the ones getting picked. Buck's gonna get jumped on. Stonewall knocked up Big Fella
Super
Tyler.
separated. Prize can't even walk in here to auto.
Good sacrifice, but Buck's just gonna keep walking in as well as Dynamic. Dynamic is the 5-man all. They are taking a lot of damage. We'll see if Stonewall trying to get something
looks
trapped
like he's
up,
looking
though.
for this
Is
Wukong.
gonna be able to get out. Flash forward for Sir Longstride. Dynamic is gonna get slowed
Prize
and
coming
drop
up
down.
behind him.
Unfortunately, Prize just not able to find an angle to get in with Bacon Tech just being in the way.
Yeah.
Honestly, Prize the Prize could look for. I know Prize likes to just run it down sometimes. That might have been a time to maybe give it a look.
Just
sniff.
flip it.
Yeah, but unfortunately, it was very close. But unfortunately, they're just too far behind. And I think this is just where kind of where Gnar I feel like falls behind.
Yeah.
When you aren't winning lane, that in team fights is kind of like unless you're getting.
It's really hard to get in.
Like yeah, unless you're getting like the best setups, you're getting your Mega Gnar when you want it. Everything's kind of working out. I feel like Gnar just isn't great in team fights in this kind of lower elo. Probably print wars on the bot side should be prep for
around this Baron here.
Imagine. I mean, PCP are still showing some signs of life. They got the pick on the light. Very nearly so to pick up some other kills in the team fight. But you know, it was a 45 team fight that still lost. Buck.
Yeah.
Jumping out.
I think that in that last team fight, though, if they didn't start so split, I mean, Dynamic was just shredding them.
Yeah, it was a bit late. Like Buck and Big Fella Tyler were kind of like already insta drop.
Yeah, they were already split off. They had walked to take the pixel brush there in the bottom side of the river, and just got split off by.
Yeah, I don't think Prize nor Stonewall thought that dynamic would do that much damage to them all. They all did
Yeah.
kind of just like 4-man way alt. I guess I'll do it to you. Baron getting started up now.
Yep.
And looks like it's gonna just be uncontested.
Given.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
I don't think this would have been a good time for them to try to fight. It's like they can't even really look for. Only gotta be picks on the Orianna. They can't look for picks on the vacant.
Yeah, you can't kill that guy.
Takes way too long to kill him. Vacant actually might be unkillable. Like if all 5 went at him, he'd buy enough time for his team to come, I imagine. Point. Looks like they're pinging on the dragon, so Saved by Gray taking the game pretty slow. Honestly, like not the best choice. I'm gonna give Kaiser way any more chances to get gold.
Yeah.
I honestly feel like Vacant could just ult it down mid with all 5 of them, and they could just win the fight on the tower. Buck doing some good bit of damage now. Does have
Yeah, now that he
the
has his Black Cleaver.
completed, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
nice ult, but it's doing no damage. Prize.
Prize. Oh, Prize
Oh.
got jumped on by Jim. Kong looked like the Wukong flash and ulted onto Prize. And now Buck's gonna be in trouble here.
Buck's in
Good
trouble. Burns the flash. Oh, the Caitlyn.
Ooh, barely able to get out.
Oh, Vacant.
Stonewall. A hero play, but Vacant's just gonna flash forward, and I don't know if Vacant's gonna
He
drop
does not
here.
care.
Yeah, they aren't doing. Vacant's healing off of them right now.
Yeah.
The Jack Show and the
Unending.
Unending.
I don't know if he
And-
gets out.
Yeah, the ult's gonna come down, but should live. Yep.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
Yeah. Jack Show Unending Despair.
Awesome.
And yep. No Prize or Buck, and they're probably the only ones that can semi-deal with Scion at this point. Which is, like I said, Stonewall doesn't have a Black Cleaver, so not gonna do a whole lot of damage there. And it should be imagine now it's a Dragon in the end.
Yeah. Yeah, they have all 3 inhibits down. So
It's gonna be a matter of time.
the Scion in the side lane, it's gonna be pretty rough
No, I mean, like I said, they didn't even need
for them to try and.
Silent in the sideline. Just Silent can ult the towers and
That's what I mean. You gotta just get one side wave in.
Yep.
Just win the game solo.
True.
I feel like there's no way that PK could contest and win a 4v5
they just
here
got,
anyway, so.
they just got soul from that also. Gonna be final push here.
Yep.
See how they just want to start. Yep, Jin running in, alting just on the Tyler. No Wukong.
Oh, I don't know if he'll get a
just
second. Yeah.
burning that off.
It's
But,
not.
yeah, trying to.
Yeah.
Vacant just hanging back, just looking the. When
Yeah,
they wanna
he's
probably
looking
wait for
to hit the
waves
bounce
and
special.
they'll hit it.
Yeah, it looks like he's standing pretty close to max range.
No. Way far back, like half the map. He's gonna get it.
There he goes. He
40
gets
health
it.
on both towers, into the middle of it. Hui all
And
onto the
he's
sound, doesn't
just-
matter. Prize getting jumped on by Jim. Trying to DPS as much as he can, ulting out from Prize. He's gonna drop. Tyler will drop. Buckwild will drop. Hui will drop. I'm sorry, Prize didn't even drop. Prize was able to get out.
Yeah, he's running. He's running. Oh,
Shut down onto
they got
Gray,
Gray.
but
Oh,
that's gonna be game 1 for
game 1.
David Private Gray.
Damn.
Pretty clean. I mean, it's pretty back and forth. Uh, till it just kind of fell apart.
Fell apart. Yeah, I was gonna
Unfortunately.
say.
I they yeah, well, no more, be no Scion now, so at least that won't be there. Okay, I wonder if they'll if Peacekeepers, I wonder if they go end up going blue side. I wonder if they'll just pick a top early, so you just don't have two other tops gone, or I guess one actually, because they had to give up a ban to have vacant sub in.
Yeah. I mean, I guess we'll find out. I think that for Buck, that game is mega unfortunate. I mean, the first blood kind of didn't end up mattering because it allowed him to TP back and vacant back and walk back. So Buck started to catch back up. He got the solo kill on him. They were both 1-1, and then I mean, the game just kind of spiraled out of control for him. He just was unable to do any damage to that Scion. So I mean, just kind of unlucky.
Yeah. Uh, I mean, I guess there's also for the bot side no Caitlyn. Uh, if Prize wants to play Kaisa again, because that looked miserable.
Yeah.
Kind of how you thought top should have went, at least for being like the Kaisa, not able to do anything. But yeah, I think the Gnar and the Sion's kind of a fake matchup. Or you think Gnar's better, or it could be good?
I'm sorry.
Like you would think
What,
Gnar would
what
be
did
good
you?
in the Sion.
Oh yeah,
I
but
think it's
the
fake.
thing is I feel like I was about to say the same thing. I think that Gnar just doesn't do like unless you get ahead. Like if you're ahead on Gnar, I feel like that champion could smash people. But
Even then, I just feel like the Gnar is just too squishy, and like the only time you do damage to Sion is when you're in uh mini Gnar. But when you're in mini Gnar, you're just too squishy, and Sion, like even when you're ahead, Sion gets a little bit of resistance, gets the free HP, and just does so much damage for no reason.
yeah, I don't know. I feel like with counter pick, Gnar is like kind of more of a blind pick champion. Like you pick that champion because you have your Q range. Like you could farm from range. You have utility in team fights. You're always just generally kind of useful, but I don't know.
But Gnar,
Yeah, I feel like that champion doesn't do any damage. To be
uh,
honest, like unless you're ahead, that champion is
yeah,
useless.
even as like I said, it's, like the team fight, so I feel like there's too many like situational stuff. Which could just be there's better champs.
Yeah, it's really hard to manage the rage on that champion.
Yep, kind of easy to play around. I mean, all right, Gnar's mega,
Just
back
walk
up.
back.
Yep.
Yeah,
Are swapping sides, so
interesting.
I wonder if they'll give I wonder if they give I guess they'll give vacant counter pick. I don't know who else really want it.
Yeah.
What do you think Buck blinds, especially with all the
Um,
bans?
we'll see. I think that if the cannon is open, that's a um potential pick for him. We could potentially see the Gnar again. Um, to be honest with you, like I just like to see him play like one of his champs. Like I'm just gonna smash your head in. Like, I feel like the Gnar is a little bit too soy for him.
Yeah, well, I think the issue was they kind of just banned all the champs that he'd want to use to smash ahead and
Yeah, but I mean, I feel like there's still champions that were up that are
yeah, I think
playable.
Trundle's a bit better matchup.
And Bessa.
That's a good one set. Decent for it. But yeah.
But I'm also a believer in feeler matches. You know, the entirety of last split, I would just play Renekton game 1 because it's a champion I felt really comfortable on. And I could feel like how the lanes were going to play. Like if I was going to get bodied the entire laning phase, then I just wouldn't play just play something a little bit safer. So I'm not sure if it has something to do with that. Like this is his first split in the LBO. I don't know if he's played against a lot of these players before. So he kind of might just be feeling his way through the league.
That's true.
But yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
I think that's how it usually goes for this kind of leagues. Like you just kind of do your picks and figure out what works
Where
with
you
your
fit.
team. Yeah.
Yeah.
Should be getting into draft now. So. And, now we'll see.
Back into champ select for game 2. Yeah, that Fiora is going to be that champion's. He's never going to play that champion.
Yeah, I imagine not.
And it's looking like it's going to be same 3 bans.
Yep. Or I wonder if they ban the cannon. Maybe not. Maybe they could first pick it because they banned cannon. Maybe they pick it for Buck. I think they banned it for light because I think that's light's most played. Well, still gonna ban it. Now, what first pick do they got? R again, please. Just
Ooh.
oh no. Salty run
Uh.
back.
Yeah. That was the other champion. I think those are 2 of Buck's. Like if I'm just picking early in draft, like it's the Gnar and the Kennen.
Hmm.
I believe are what he'll play.
I feel like he
Even when the
could just win.
Camille was open,
I feel like he could just
I don't
win
know.
cannon in that case, but I guess the salty running back maybe
Oh,
maybe he'll
Gnar
shut
and
us
the
up,
Ornn.
run us back, but I think it's a little bit better than the Ornn, but it's not great still.
Yeah. I don't think Ornn's potential to run you down is as high as on
Yeah.
Scion. Like if you get hit with the minion E on Scion, it's pretty impossible to dodge the Q unless you have a jumper like a dash.
Yeah, Sion can kind of just run at you. Ornn is more kind of if you mess up. If Ornn's able to get
Yeah.
the like combo on you, a little more finesse to it, and Sion just kind of run at you with shield and that's about it. We are seeing different ACs now too. Jinx for Gray and Prize opting for the Helios.
Interesting.
Just gonna be full scaling this time. Bot.
Yeah.
Like do what? ADC picks. They pick Chanters. Nope. At least for Tyler. Nautilus. Pretty good lane.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't hate this so far by PK.
I feel like Sir Longstrike could go Lulu. It would be pretty good, but if he plays
It's banned.
oh, and but Lulu would have been good. Thresh, okay.
The Thresh.
That's respectable. Pretty similar bot lanes. I'm not too sure who wins. I know they both like to play aggressive, so we'll see now with both scaling picks. I guess it would kind of come down to support at this point.
The Hui ban. They don't want to see it
Yeah.
again.
I mean, Dynamics Hui was kind of respectable, kinda.
Yeah, he was smurfing on him.
Showed a little bit, 1 kill and then did a good bit of damage, but just pinching. I imagine at this point, Dynamic fall on Aurora. Aurora could be kind of good here if Dynamics just got a blind. Okay, now they can ban. Now they can ban the junglers.
Yeah.
Sandra.
Sandra. Interesting.
Sandra. Okay. I mean, I know Light's usually their top laner, so I don't know if I saw that Light played some Sandra back there, but Twisted Fate. Wow. Okay. I don't think anybody last season. I don't think anybody played.
I don't
Twisted
think
Fate
I've seen
ever.
a Twisted Fate. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm here for it.
I mean, maybe it's something I've just kind of started playing some solo queue recently in two. I had a TF top and then I went against a TF mid in a back-to-back game. So I didn't think
Yeah,
they. I
I
don't think they
watched those
changed something,
games.
but
I wouldn't say you were playing. There was quite a lot of spectating in those games. Great filter on the screen.
today?
Yeah, yesterday.
Oh no, today. This was today.
Oh.
I don't know. I don't know if TF got some buffs or something, but a lot of TF. I feel like Aurora still would have been better, but maybe Jim does
Ooh.
play kind of. I was gonna say Jim does like to play some dash
Oh.
around champs. That is Zyra for Stonewall in the jungle. Does play it a lot. Listen, yeah, it it could be rough for Zyra.
Yeah.
If that plant doesn't block the Q, it Lee Sin just kind of eats. Zyra just, unless Zyra's fed, just kind of doesn't do enough damage. We'll see. Definitely liking Gray's team.
Yeah.
A
I feel like
lot.
their win condition is a
Like I feel like
little bit more defined.
Peacekeepers
Just get Jinx ahead.
fight is Nephi's kind of so situational. Gotta like hit stuff. I mean,
I don't know though. If you get them in a choke,
yeah, that's like if you hit all of it, it can be really good. But if it feel like if you're not layering everything on top of each other, hitting the Jinx and Twisted Fate, it kind of won't matter. But see, they if it's gonna be anything like last game, it'll just be constant fighting across the map. But should do a little break then, cause they're taking a little break for champ select.
Yep.
So on a break.
we are back.
We're back. My lead mouse there. All right. What crazy shenanigans are we gonna see now?
Looks like a stack.
Big Fella Tyler. Gonna have to. He gets the early flash. Stunned up. Jim not gonna hit the Q.
Oh,
First time we send maybe.
he might be blind.
But
Unlucky to be
on that
honest with
flash.
you though. Yeah, it's still worth.
Just kind of. Yeah, I don't think you usually want to sit in that spot right there, cause yeah. Or somebody
You can't see
needed
over
to-
the wall or the entrance to the river.
Yeah, I think you
They
usually
just
want
walk right up on you.
sit safer, like by the wall, so you have room to back out. But once again,
Buck taking the aggressive position, trying to get up here. He does catch his boomerang here, but he doesn't get the grasp, and he falls behind again.
Yeah.
I mean, he'll be all right. He just can't get hit by too many of these warn Qs.
Something to note: Vacant took that thing. Oh, blind hook
Aftershock.
on the gray. That was kind of
Ooh,
crazy.
nice read. Nice read.
Man,
No vision in that middle bush.
yeah, was able to hook up gray. If it wasn't gray, I think
Yeah.
the trade would be pretty bad. But ended up hitting
Yeah.
gray. And got a good trade.
That was a really
coming.
good read.
Yeah, getting a little value back for losing the flash. Oh no.
Ooh,
Prize is gonna
Prize
get
caught
hooked, though,
through
and,
the side of the minion. That's a tilter to hit you, hit you.
Yeah. Yeah, kind of mitigated now. Tyler's good hook, the blind bush.
Oh, and
went
they have level
first,
2.
but I don't think Sir Longstride had hook up just yet. Maybe he did. I think the cooldown does go down actually.
Yeah, I think it's like, I don't know, something like 11 seconds if you hit.
But anyway,
We see Buck recovering from the early trade. Slow push in the top lane. Probably hard shoving it to crash this.
junglers go on the opposite side of the map.
Yep.
Stonewall could
Holy
look
hell,
for
this
a
is
big
Hyper
blind
clear
push.
is so fast.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry, they didn't start on the opposite side. They're going, but yeah,
Yeah,
Zara's got
they're
a
both
really fast
pathing.
clear. Actually, I think Zara has one of the fastest. Plants just don't die to the camps.
It's really healthy too.
Yep, because plants tank all the damage.
Yeah.
Lookable bot for Stonewall. Is warded out though, so actually Stonewall could be in trouble. Big play Tyler. Getting the hook down.
Oh, nice flay.
Ooh.
Gets out.
Gray was able to get the lantern, but took a lot of damage. Ignite dropped down as well.
Oof.
So I will see if they Prize isn't
Oh,
moving up
nice
to the
dodge by Buck.
scuttle. Buck taking a lot of damage though.
Misses the boomerang. Still has
Ooh,
TP,
Biggest
but
Q doesn't hit, so yeah, a little dicey for Vacant. Now Buck should be able to get Mega and fight back a little bit. But once again, you're kind of just seeing Gnar just the minion are just kind of too squishy.
yeah. He's got to be careful. Buck's got to be careful here too. He does have TP, but you can't ruin your tempo.
Yeah, Vacant already TPing back. Stonewall gonna face check. Ooh, was that plan already there? Stonewall. I think Stonewall made the plant come out. That was a very nicely timed plant. Blocking out the Lee Sin Q. I don't know if that was luck or skill, but take it.
It's calculated.
Buck hitting level 5. Good dodge for Vacant though on the stun.
And this is where Buck's kind of in a weird spot. He's got to crash this wave.
Yeah.
But Lee Sin's up here, and Ornn's going to make it really hard. Yeah, you can see the Lee Sin ping, and they're coming for him.
Yeah,
and Buck is doomed here.
Buck has flash and can get the bounce. Maybe if Vacant was 6th, then for sure. Well, never mind. If Buck does that, then he's kind of doomed.
Yeah.
That flash won't matter. Fallout flash for Jim, and that's gonna be first blood.
And Vacant can just hold this wave too. Doesn't have Sunfire yet, so.
Yep. Yeah, getting knocked up was criminal.
Looks like he's pushing it though.
Maybe wants to take a reset.
Yeah, he's got a quarter mana left. And this TF does kind of hit though.
TF's decent and getting a pretty decently sized CS lead. Also gets the extra gold for minion kills, so and CS or gold lead is gonna grow.
With that gank top, looks like Peacekeepers are going to get the first Drake.
Oof. Pretty good play. I think they knew, but Jim was on the reset.
Yeah.
Bot lane looking a lot more even now. About that Kai'Sa Kate matchup.
Jinx with the call actually.
Yeah. I like it. You're having this kind of like matchup where it's just pretty much farm fest.
The supports trying to hook each other and.
Yep. And especially you have the Thresh to. Like, yeah, if it gets dicey, they are looking now though. Flash forward onto Prize. Prize
nice.
flashing out. Tyler trying to block, but not gonna be able to block
nice
enough.
Catch.
Tyler's gonna be able to hook out, but Prize, I don't know what else could be done. Honestly, took the cleanse and the I just saw that. Really only for the TF. I mean, should have used it there, I guess, from the when he got hooked, but yeah, the cleanse isn't really gonna do a whole lot. It's only the TF stun. Cleanse for real. Oh, fighting going on. Red buff was looking to get taken.
Yeah.
Jim was able to pick it up. They're gonna get hit down from a
2-foot
corridor
twisted
there.
fade alt.
Flash out for Dynamic and Stonewall. Jim should be able to pick up Dynamic. Jim won't drop either.
Ooh.
Buck's trying to look for him, but he's able to pick him up. That he actually was able to kill. Light trying to look for Stonewall still, and should be Buck going down. Light could flash forward if he needs to. Oh no, that move speed might be enough. Let's see, it's gonna be a chase. Very long strides on the prowl. Oof. Should be able to get out.
Yeah, and
now.
it looks like Buck's out.
Light node. Oh, so ends up being a 1-for-1. Barely in the 3v4. And James was able to get the red buff. Well, I guess Buck has a red buff now, so Buck will take that. Looking onto Light. I don't know if they have enough
Lee's
here. Right now, though. Yeah, Lisa and Vacant are there. And flash
nice
out
flash
Light.
out by Light to
Big
get out.
Tyler getting a good flash, dodging out on the hook. Now Jim's gonna get
he's
hooked
caught.
up. Yeah, Lantern able to get him out. Stonewall is there. Ooh, barely not able
Nice dodge by
to catch
Light.
up on the Light. Barely couldn't reach. Looking onto. Could have maybe looked on the Vacant. Oh.
Ooh, nice insta cleanse by Prize.
He knew once he
once it happened once, he wasn't getting fooled again.
Once Thresh read the dodge, predicted it, he already knew he was gonna get hooked up by it. Dropping the insta cleanse. A dodge from Buck. Vacant has no mana.
Vacant does have TP here though, so like any damage he can deal to Buck.
Big fella Tyler could be in trouble here. Jim going on the Prize, gonna insect Prize into
nice
Tyler
insect.
as well. So he gets knocked up. Prize is able to pick up Jim though.
Prize gets one though.
So
nice.
It is one. So you take that, but Jim's getting a double kill. That was a kind of crazy insect. Ended up hitting Tyler as well.
Yeah. That's going in the highlight reel.
Yeah. Good. Do it. Bacon should just TP back Gray. Getting up a couple turret plates. Please just growing and growing. Even though Stonewall up 20 CS, Jim's be able to just move around the map more.
Yeah.
See if they want to test the dragon at spawning. 30 seconds.
Buck will have TP advantage.
That's true.
Now Buck's in the position of any damage he can deal to the Ornn is pretty much free damage because you have the free reset.
Yep. TF is getting a pretty decent TS lead as well. Kind of
Yeah.
silently in the mid lane, just farming better with auto attacks. And yeah, you see
Yeah.
biggest CS difference
12
or gold difference in
12k
the.
or 1.2k.
Yep.
12k. Nice math.
Close, 1200.
Yeah.
Close.
I mean, it was 12 something.
Do somewhere. Very long stride. They're looking on the Tyler now. Ulting for TF. Should be the Nautilus just dropping. Buck on the wrong side of the map trying to
Yeah.
look to get damage on the vacant. I doubt they TP in now. Stonewall trying to look for a
Yeah.
steal. Isn't warded. Stonewall could be still gotten hooked. But still, oof.
Oh, nice dodge.
And good dodge. Could still look to flash forward for show long stride to get the lantern over. Gonna get exhausted. All not gonna matter from Stonewall. Vacant on the
Vacant.
top side, getting very close. One more auto. Good flash. Buck is gonna drop from the tower.
Oh.
Yeah, the Gnar. Oof. I don't know. That was unfortunate. Need one more auto, but
Yeah.
yeah, I don't know. What do you? Your jungle die trying to steal when they just flash over, then top dies there. It's kind of rough.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, kind of feels like they just don't have a winning lane, winning part of the map. Should be top, but like Stonewall at this point, maybe should look from the first game and try to turret dive vacant or gave some looks top.
Yeah. Yeah, especially if that's your win condition and if you think that your top laner can snowball the game.
Yep. Dynamic. Able to get out, dodge out from the gank, flash. Buck losing half his health to get the
Minions and
thing called
demolish.
polish.
Jeez.
Here it is.
Not a nowhere.
Dumping all my league knowledge. It's all going away. Yeah, they need to. I mean, Peacekeepers needed to. I, mean, I guess they kind of tried to play slow, but they need to have the early game go slow because the early game isn't that great. Buck could be in trouble here. Jim
Yeah.
is gonna be there. Buck jumps in, flashes
Flash out.
Jim does have
Does
flash.
have
If he's able to
mega.
connect. He's gonna dodge out. Does have mega, yeah. Good.
Ooh.
Try to get on the vacant. He's gonna miss a stun though.
Ooh.
Does end up dodging on the Q. They can take it to some tower shots, so he's able to get out. Shove him to burn the flash. Stonewall sitting in the bush bot lane looking to see if something's there. Peace need the scale, but looking rough now.
Yeah.
I don't know if they'll have enough time to scale. Still looking hot. Like, kind of should have probably just done this top. Probably been easier, but maybe has an angle now. Gray
Yeah.
just gonna get
Oh,
lanterned
nice
out.
lantern out. And the Nautilus getting caught.
Yep, and now all of Stonewall's time has been waiting. Bit unfortunate. Maybe we're just waiting for Landry Gold anyway. Like I said, we'd like to see some of those looks top.
Yes, but if you get this Gnar ahead, like we said in the post game of game 1, like Gnar ahead can slap people around, but the champion just feels kind of worthless if
Yep.
you're not.
Kinda where Nar's at now.
Yeah, there's just too much effort to do like poke damage on this champion.
Yeah.
Jim walking around here.
Oh, Tyler's just gonna be caught out here. Probably give the kill to Gray. Yeah.
Yeah.
Gray on that rampage. 4-0-2. Sitting pretty. Honestly, pretty much hasn't had to really do anything.
Prize has got to be careful here. He's
Prize
dead.
burn the cleanse and
Ooh,
flash to
the
get out.
cleanse.
TF just ulting down. Prize can't even walk up to tier 2.
Here you go
Yeah,
again
looks
with
my mid
Buck.
lane though. They're looking to try to get first tower. Oh. Same Private Grade barely able to get first tower. But they will be able to get the tower mid and charge. Tyler looking
I don't
in,
know
trying
what
to
Tyler's
interrupt Light.
doing.
I think just trying to interrupt the tempo from Light. Vacant taking a lot of damage, but where Buck needs to be careful taking that tower. Looking in, Prize is rooted up. Buck's gonna get hit by the tower. Now Tyler's gonna be in a bit of trouble. Dynamic was able to pick up the mid tower,
Second
so
tower
long
mid.
strides there. Nobody's around him though.
Stonewall is here top too.
Yeah, unfortunately,
Flash forward by
Buck just
Vacant.
not waiting for Stonewall there. Stonewall's gonna be on the hunt. Dynamic, I think, could have hopped on the wall. Maybe look top too, but Stonewall is able to get it shut down. We will take that. So decent plays. We'll lose a dragon, but some kind of decent plays. Only plays. Buck just needed to chill out a little bit.
Oh,
Jinx Rocket does hit. Trying to interrupt Jim, but I don't think there's much that Peacekeepers can do about losing the Raptor camp. Tyler getting hooked up under tower. Taking a lot of damage. Dynamic just kind of on the roam again. Isn't able to get the stun on down the light, and Light should be able to blast cone out. Had the portal also. I feel like Damage kind of likes to miss out on a lot of farm. Just sitting like he wants to sit mid. They give it up to ADC. Dynamic might get jumped on here. Jim's looking bot. Why is this camera not bot? Dynamic getting jumped on. Pretty sure Jim flashed in. Light also ulted in. Dynamic's gonna get stunned up, and Dynamic's gonna drop. The camera trying to grief. Buck getting the ult down.
nice jump by Buck.
Yeah, ult is stunned, but
I don't think he's gonna really do anything.
Now Mini Gnar walking. Really likes to walk in the tower. Maybe if he can get the third auto, might be enough.
Third auto,
Q.
Q.
To pick up the kill.
Ooh.
Finally able to pick up the solo bolo.
But how hard he had to try to do that.
Yeah. Like fighting for his life.
Back down to nearly 2k gold lead for the side of Saving Private Gray, which is actually not too bad considering the fact that they have 7 more kills than them.
Yeah, I'm never gonna understand the shutdowns, because Gray had a 400 goal shutdown and now it's just gone. So
I don't think AD should get shutdowns like a top laner should. Like
when
700
ADC
gold.
4-0-2, that could have a shutdown.
Yeah, I think you should have some sort of shutdown, but like 700 gold shutdown, just get one shot by a top laner.
Gray's got 100 gold again. No, but Gray had 400 and it just kind of went away for no reason.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe because he drops us. Yeah, now the 100 gold is just flicking our way. Do they have 100 gold? No, that's 150. I'm never gonna.
They're edging the shutdown.
Yeah, Buck, get some damage down. Got the ult. Light could be in trouble here.
Oh, Light could be dead. Oh,
yeah, transfer
man.
back in the Mini Gnar. Just the right time.
He gets this tower here too. There's nobody to contest him. Everybody's on the top side of the map on Gray's team.
So where Gnar's getting a lot of gold now. We'll see if Gray wants to try to pressure Otacon now, but they're dropped 1, so They are hooked on the
Stonewall
Stonewall.
getting hit with
Vacan's
the hook,
messing
but
up the charge
Vacan's
though.
slamming to the wall.
Exhaust coming down, not gonna do a whole lot of damage for Stonewall's last breath. Tyler should drop as well as Nara's just back
Yeah,
in the
Jinx
base.
is excited here. They have to
They are
be.
doing a lot of damage, but unfortunately,
Ooh,
it's not gonna, barely not gonna be enough. Good flash for
ooh,
Gray,
nice
dodging out.
flash
Buck's
by
there though,
Gray too.
looking to try to pick up Gray. Is gonna get the shutdown. Buck could put some magic to work
Buck
here.
could clean this up. Buck could
Flashing
clean this
forward,
up.
getting knocked up.
I don't know.
We'll see if they want to turn. Buck is a mega, and is able to get
Nice.
the double. Otacon is aggro. Could be in trouble here though. Light's coming in. Sir Longstride is gonna get the ult down and pick up the triple
Ooh.
kill. They were trying to look, but Light was a little bit too far away. So, phew, it's getting pretty close now. I mean, Buck's
It's getting spicy.
Buck's picking up now. He's locking in. He's doing what needs to be done. It was really close. Starting the Otacon now too. It is on vision now. They do see with Buck, I think, walking towards that try.
Yeah, to the right.
No prize. So I don't know if they do it quick enough. Jimmy's gonna be there, so might be a smite fight at the.
Buck's gonna be hitting
worst
Mega
case.
here. His ult's gonna be up in a few seconds.
Yeah, they.
TP coming in here.
Yeah,
by
he's
the
looking to
Ornn.
just try to get the
TP
gym
coming.
out, but I don't think this is good for the Peacekeepers. Only ulting
No,
on the
they're-
Vacant. Vacant chilling out.
Buck's dead here.
Gonna
Jinx
drop
is
from
excited.
Gray. Big Tyler gonna take a lot of damage. Vacant messing up his charge.
I don't know
See
though.
if
That
Otacon
Gray's
is
getting
doing
really,
some
really
damage,
low
yeah.
here.
They are able to get the Otacon, and they are taking a lot of damage.
Ooh,
Jim
they got
and
Gray.
Gray are
Zyra
able to
got Gray.
drop from Stonewall. Ult dropping, so they're able to get two, but Otacon does go over to this Saving Private Gray. Yeah, I think it was a little bit forced for Peacekeepers. I don't think they, I think they needed to like kind of fix their lane states a little bit.
Yeah.
First, Prize was
I mean-
stuck in the mid lane. I think Buck went a little bit early off, and now they're just right back on the Dragon. But should be able to get this
Yeah.
time Jim
Yeah, Jim is
down for
down.
the count.
I mean, it was well played by Peacekeepers as well to kind of. I mean, they threw a little bit by starting the Otacon, but they caught their own throw,
Yeah,
trading back a little bit as well.
I think
Stonewall
Otacon,
getting the kill on the Jinx was mega.
I think Otacon putting in a bit of work. I think was what really putting some damage on the Gray. Now we're still at 2K gold difference, but they were able to pick up some dragons. Buck looking for Light again. Is able to hit the
Ooh.
stun, so a double
And
stun
the slow.
should be a
Light-
kill. Light does have flash.
Force the flash though.
Yeah, okay. And the Buck had another jump. Is able to get the flash and is going to put a lot of pressure on the top. Vacant gonna walk up the top now. Light does almost have ult, so maybe look for Buck if Buck tries to keep pushing for at the top. And then he's able to pick up the tower in the mid lane. Yeah, prize isn't down a good bit of gold. But great, Buck's picking it up. So really, the only gold difference is really from mid. It was pretty even. Mid and support. Light could be trouble here. Is gonna ult out.
Yep, ult out.
So we'll have the ult for any picks on the side lane, so feel a little bit safe. Buck does have TP available, pushing in while Baron spawning very soon.
See, red team is getting a bit of vision. Buck somehow
Kinda-
taking a tower shot from across the world.
On that corner, man, got knocked up. Now trying to put in the work on the Vacant.
Nah,
Does have the
miss
cleaver.
me with that.
Doesn't have Mega. Buck
Oh,
could
he's got to
drop.
dodge that.
Meanwhile,
he did
Tyler
dodge it.
getting hooked. Trying to flash out. Is gonna drop though. Jim getting knocked up.
Oh, dynamic
Sir
caught.
Longstride hitting all the hooks, getting everything prize. Not really in the fight, was trying to fight off Light, and that's going to be 3 down for the side of Peacekeepers. Getting caught out. Buck's their strongest member, they can't fight without him. Should be bit of a free Baron for Saving Private Gray. Pretty good fight. Prize tries to do anything. No, Prize could get caught out here.
Yeah,
Gray's got the
he's.
speed boost flashing in.
Oh, hey, I respect it. I respect the attempt.
Did this all hit anybody?
Yeah, it hit one person.
If it's the old Aphelios, 200 years.
Yeah,
All, kills them
200
all,
years
but,
of Felios, 1,000 damage, one
Yeah.
shots.
Yeah, kills all three of them. Unfortunately, they kind of spread out from each other, so
They got two. Yeah, they got 201 years of experience now, and they nerfed the shit out of that ultimate.
yeah. So, been unfortunate for Peacekeepers. They were holding on, bringing it back, but
Now they're
kind of faltered.
Yeah, the game's kind of exploded for them.
Yep.
There's a lot of big shutdowns on this side of Saving Private Gray here. The Jinx shutdown would be mega if you can get that on like the Aphelios.
Well, it's kind of like I saying like it's kind of hard for them to get on Gray. So they're hitting like
Yeah.
all the perfect stuff for their team fights.
You hit the anime combo on them.
Yeah. But even then, it's like really hard to start it off unless Gray kind of mispositions. Jim going in, trying to get the insect. Buck's able
Ooh,
to get the jump. A little slow from Jim.
yeah.
I able to get it, so.
But it's
All down.
really, really hard now for Peacekeepers to walk in to try and fight this dragon. They just have to try and push out this mid wave and pull people.
Yeah,
But,
they're still trying.
Yep.
Still acting like they win the fight, which is interesting. I mean, they could give it. It's only third dragon. They could push the
Yeah.
lane, but Buck trying to look for Gray. Gray
Ooh,
having
flash
flash
by
out.
Gray.
Was pretty scared.
I mean, I feel like now at this point, like you burn the 80 carries flash, like you
Well,
guys are the
they should
Bucks
just,
kind of poked.
yeah, they should just wait for Buck to go to mini. And so now they'll have like 46 of reprieve. Tyler, heck, flashing over. Dragon started up. Dragon should be dropping. Tyler gonna get hooked up. Dragon drops. Buck can get mega again. Buck taking a lot of damage though. He's gonna try to jump out. EF all coming down. Tyler walled off by his own teammate. Dynamic, very interesting wall there, honestly. Dynamic should drop as Tyler dropped as well. Yeah, that wall was kind of grief. Ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
Kind of really put make sure Tyler died. See if they can hold on. Baron's still up. Buck hasn't backed yet. Quarter health. Trying to get their damage done, but how did they start a
I feel like
fight?
the Zyra is kind of cooking, but
Yeah, they're doing a lot of damage, but they can't like hard start a fight. All the minion died, so Buck didn't get the. I mean, he didn't get the jump anyway.
the
There it is. Yeah. Yeah, they're doing the damage, but they're like, unfortunately for Big Fella Tyler, he's their only like frontline hard engage, but it's just kind of dropping at the start of every fight because tanking the CC. So like, that's why it's like too hard for the Gnar to really get in there. Nobody else can start a fight. Unfortunately for them, it's kind of like how we watched Saving Private Gray the first series. They're always proactive. Teams are always being reactive, and it seems to, you know, saw that prognosticators were able to take off a game by being the ones that are proactive instead. Like that's what Peacekeepers might need to do for the third game because this game's looking rough.
Yep. Yeah, you know, I always feel like if you lose game one, like the teams that turtle, they're like, we're just gonna play super duper safe in the game two. Like they usually just end up losing just in a more slow, painful way than if they were to just put it out all out on the table and be like, hey, we're gonna win or lose by our method. Like I'm gonna fight like hell.
Yep. Yep, ulting the mid, trying to pick out Prize. Prize is able to get the TF, get in the shutdown, but will drop in return.
Ooh.
Stonewall getting a lot of damage on the Gray. Gray won't
Ooh,
drop
Gray
though. He's gonna
stays
get the
up.
shields. Buck in the middle, trying to look for Gray. No flash. Buck is
Ooh.
still up. Is gonna get Mega soon. Flashing forward, but
Ooh, the
doesn't have
flash
enough
ult.
damage.
Oh,
Should be able to pick up the
they got the
Thresh, but
Thresh.
still not
I
enough damage.
think he.
Shutdown.
Ooh,
Jim flashing over.
flash by
Buck
Jim.
getting the stun. They're both gonna drop that. I don't. They won't end. They won't be able to end. Prize is up in 15. Should be able to get the tower. Maybe the inhib too. But okay. Yeah, I guess so. Light ulted in, and Prize was able to just kill him quick enough. So I mean, that's a pretty decent shutdown for Prize.
Yeah.
Unfortunately though, still just barely not able to be enough to finish everybody off.
There still are like very, very big active bounties on the Ornn and the Lee Sin, so.
I mean, honestly, if I don't know how the draft talks went, but if like Zyra was an option, I think Dynamic could have went Zed. I know Zed's I think his most played. They've probably been pretty decent to find Shinx.
Well,
And,
after
yeah.
some of the Zeds that I've seen in this league,
Big fella Tyler, Dynamic
he
having to flash
automatically is the
out.
best. Yeah, Tyler's caught
Getting
here.
it. Dynamic's gonna get insect
Dynamic
as well,
getting
and,
kicked over the
Buck Wild
wall.
is gonna get
Buck
stunned instantly.
jumping into the trap.
And this is probably just gonna be game here.
Yeah.
Stonewall's gonna
Yeah,
get
this
caught
is
out there
looking
trying
like
to
it's
put out
going to
the
be a
damage.
clean sweep.
Okay, they could have ended, but not for Baron instead. Had the stacks a little bit. Try to get another fight out of it.
I think it's a bit of a safer play if you don't think that you can possibly end, but
It's 5 against Aphelios Nara. I'm pretty sure they could have.
yeah, I know they probably could have, but
No, not probably. They definitely could have, but
I'm
Well,
trying to be nice.
Yeah.
I'm not mean like you.
No. Knock it off.
Knock it off.
So they're just gonna go for the Baron and Soul. Again. They, yeah. The I don't know why. Oh, maybe Aurora would be better, but yeah, the Talia just didn't feel like didn't really do a whole lot. What was picked into. A 1/4. It has TP
Just
and
smart.
ult. Yep. Looking to just drop it. Tyler
here,
in a
ulting Gray, but he's just insta dead.
Yeah, that I'm not sure about that.
That might be it.
Yep. Hook almost landing. Gray pumping out the damage. Stonewall gets a good root in the
Ooh,
ult
Jim
down.
almost one-shotting Stonewall.
Oh no, is able to one shot.
Oh, did get it.
Well, got a lot of damage returned, but not a whole lot of follow-up prize. Also,
Yeah, Gray's just.
But, yeah, unfortunately, they just don't have any more damage. And Dynamic Buck.
Yeah,
dropping.
And that's it.
Yep, game 2.
Game 2 going to the side of Saving Private Gray. I feel like that game was a lot closer than the first one, but it just ended and like they just stomped them.
Yep.
Like they just quit messing around and stomped them.
Gragas gonna find 2.
Yeah,
Gonna get both. Gonna get
really
both
close.
bot laners here. Tag. Still alive in the back line. Gonna fight what he can. Use Gragas on that Yon.
With a lot of the gold from the mid fights, making it close.
Kind of doing what he wants. Sleep coming down local library. Dream
me had a couple fights without him.
Crowd, not gonna matter. Cassante now taking turret. Unstoppable. Pushed.
That fight with your strongest member, but.
And this looks like it's gonna be.
Yeah. I agree with your sentiment where you're like I think you just kind of
completely night and day.
Spend a little bit more time in the top lane. Like I mean, we saw what Buck did whenever he had a few kills under his belt. Like he was just doing his thing in the side lane. But
I also think Dyslexic put on a great performance.
Definitely, it does look like they're gonna play
a little bit of fight here on TC. Gonna try to hold this Nexus here. Not gonna have much damage.
Couple
Sivir doing
looks.
what he can.
Off
Dragon's
just
diving
how-
fountain,
how,
gonna find a Kindred.
Oh, aggro spin.
There's
That was
just
just
no
constant.
damage
Yeah.
on the side of the Sivir. Can't get through this Cassante. Cassante's got a little bit too much armor, and that all out and that unstoppable is gonna make him just
feel like
tanky.
Sometimes perfect jungle
Vacant's
play
coming out now. Taunt's
can be
gonna find
punished
one.
by
Amplified Q. Not gonna have
improper
any time, not gonna give
laner
him a
play. Like, you
chance.
just can't
We're
count
gonna
for
make their
perma fighting in a lane. Like, if your jungler's just there, then the lane can just be over. If you burn your TP to get the quick reset early, your jungler's there for some reason. Like, you can just win the entire game for fun. You're struggling there, pal.
That's true, dude. I don't know what's going on. Sense is cranked to the max or something.
And I mean the Zed pick there too, I think would have been way more cool than the Talia. I mean,
Yeah.
he's by default the best Zed in the league. I watched Joe play it, and if anybody else plays a game on it, they're by default just better than him. Like, I mean, I watched a fella play the jungle and solo queue the other day as well, and I mean that was a rough watch. But I think that's like something that you legitimately take a look at in a game too, like that. Like you guys lost game one in a pretty unfortunate fashion, in my opinion. Like the first blood in the top lane is just kind of unlucky. Like Sion just does a million damage for some reason, and then you get the trade back, like, and then the game just kind of falls apart on you. So like I feel like game two's like you just put everything on the table, because if you win, then you have a chance at game three. If you lose, then you have to play the sad game three. So
yeah. I mean, I don't know how Zed is
Typically do it every
into
10 minutes.
Twisted Fate, but
Gives us a good
I
indicator.
think it's terrible.
Like, check,
I
trade
think
him across the year.
if
Yeah.
Zed ever ulti,
Get that
you
true
just
damage, equal
get
that
your
down.
W. But
I just think
Gonna get
like
good
having the
value
dynamic
here.
on something a
And we
little
see
more
the time spitter
proactive.
just put him out, even though
'Cause that-
we
I mean,
just saw him
we
come
never
online
saw-
with the overheat. He doesn't
Never
need
saw
it.
him ult
Flame spitter just
to a
make
side
kill.
wave.
They can tech before
That's
the
right.
Yeah,
Side
I-
wave,
stopper
like,
can even.
to be fair, they were always kind of playing from behind though. So like it's
Well,
they're
we
playing
can
from
see
behind
how
because
far they.
the same Pirate Gray's always proactive. Like they're just always making the play. Like
Ooh, Sejuani,
it seems to happen every time. Like they're
Gonna
making the
miss.
play, and the other
Gonna
team
be
having
has Q3. Gonna get actually stopped
react
by
to it.
local library. Really good
never
stop.
really
Gonna be in a bad spot now. Face
Yeah.
shield's gonna
trying
come
to be
through.
proactive. I mean,
A little bit of
still all
damage
sitting
on
bot
you Gragas, kind of just waiting for
or in a
his
bush
teammate.
for
Q3's gonna get
this
out.
was-
Local library is here to clean up. Sleep's coming down.
It's really like,
Flash
really
on-
like proactive play.
Or
For
sorry, unless force.
like,
Flash on
starting the
local
Adcon, but,
library. To save him for a
like,
little bit.
should have had probably tried to see like
can't
Talia
really do
early.
much
Like
from
as soon as it
there.
hit 6,
Only
try
force
to.
flash.
Again,
Gragas
nobody.
ulting it.
I don't think like nobody.
Local library taking a few tower
It's on
shots.
top.
PC bot lane. Now Stu.
Peacekeepers.
Ooh,
Yeah,
I'm just
it's
like
been
flash on the
relatively
wall.
untouched.
Gonna be a free kill on Linoleum,
Yeah.
I think.
Or the
See the
second
stun
game,
coming
first
down.
game,
Linoleum
Sleeper
actually
did
going
go up
to
a little bit,
barrier
but-
save here. We see a blue teleport
Give a-
coming
give an
in.
early
That's Frosty.
little
Kind of
cheeky
in a
free-
bad position. He's gonna have to 1v3, but we're
free
seeing the
camp
dive in the mid
tank
lane
top.
right now. Local library trying to take
Yeah.
some a little bit. Gonna hit the stun. Gonna find the shutdown. You Gragas gonna get spoon fed a little bit there. Frosty's finding one. Let's force having to run for his life. We see that overheat coming in a second here. Not gonna be able to get it through.
And the.
Apparently actually
I think I'm over the Gnar.
They can take
Something
flash.
else.
Showstopper's gonna bring it back to the tower.
Little bit
Frosty,
flavor
is
here.
that fire coming out? Not gonna be enough.
Give something else a
Overheat's gonna
look.
Come through. Not gonna do anything. He's just kind of pull
I mean-
away. I think maybe he tries to go for the wave there. I'm not sure though.
With-
But
Just
gonna
with
go down
how it's
mid,
gone, the Gnar and the tank
check. I'm
matchup.
dyslexic. Misses
uh,
the R.
Well,
Local library does not though. Finds it. I'm
Vegas
dyslexic.
played
Going to crowd control.
running silent, whatever.
Linoleum could have removed his hands off the keyboard at
So
this
the
point. It
super
wouldn't have
tank
made a
he's gonna play.
difference.
He's not
They
playing
walked in
Malphite. I
jungle,
have to
they
use it.
forced out some objectives.
Use it.
Forced out
Singed.
some ultimate abilities. Now they kind of just did this dragon.
I'm pretty
He's
sure
just
it's
making a little bit
just
of
on
bad
R
play,
too.
forced
So
flash, sleep coming down.
Yeah, I'm telling you, dude, it's OP.
Gonna find that
It's
one
not my
kill, Seth's gonna
fault.
Find another.
dude, you're
See
1-1
equalizer
against
coming
it.
down. Gonna get good value. Taking check for that haymaker. Gonna find crazy value. Gonna find one. Gonna find two.
All good.
You Gragas had the knockouts. Was not able to R in time. No one goes down the side of TZ.
One of the chatters is asking for you.
Yeah. So is Frosty. The Rumble player.
Yeah,
in
I think
Smash.
that's a
Oh, we're gonna see a trade.
Bot or something.
Dream to me. Ooh,
Okay.
you Gragas takes a
Okay,
tower shot here.
damn.
Both knock up at the exact same time. You Gragas not able to use
If you think it's a bot, just ban him.
I'm dyslexic here,
Yeah.
kind of bail him out. Tornado is a little
Yeah.
bit short. I'm dyslexic. Ult's gonna go in a weird spot. Gonna
I
flash.
wouldn't-
Here comes
I don't know.
the ultimate down. Sleep gonna come down from the Lilia. Gonna miss. I think it doesn't matter though. He's gonna go. Bacon Tech comes teleport coming in now. Stun. He's gonna flash. Get the double
They really
stun on that
didn't
E. Doesn't need to
board
R. Has it.
give out what they want to do.
Frosty coming in a little bit late. We see the equalizer hit too.
Yeah, I mean, I
Knocked up.
think
Lots
it,
of good flash. Lots of good knockback.
in my
Bacon
opinion,
Tech's
I feel like
standing
it's
that equalizer,
you
gonna find a
there's
little bit
no
of
real
damage.
thinking that
Haymaker
needs
come
to be
down,
done.
doesn't
Like
need
you
it.
guys,
More money going over to the
like this
Lilia.
game. I mean,
It's
it
a
matters
10,
for points,
low, and
but
a
like
Lilia
I think
player.
it matters more for honor. Like if you're gonna go out, you can't go out on a like let's play it safe game 3 and just lose slowly. Like I think you just need to leave it all out there, show them what you're made of.
Lau's trying to contest
True, I
Liberty,
mean,
but
right
he's gonna get
now,
caught.
the
Unstoppable,
two
gonna
wins
come
that,
down, gonna reduce that damage significantly, but we do see local library with the
They've
ult, and you
Gray
grab
has
the
gotten
ult.
here.
Lau's still
They
not.
are now tied in wins with the Peacekeepers. So, I mean, this game doesn't matter now. Now it's going to be who goes ahead or the other or not.
Yeah. Standard bans that we've seen the last 2 games: the Fiora, the Gwen, and now looks like the Braum. And on the side of Peacekeepers, you have the Xin Zhao, the Lulu, and now the Kennen.
Was Braum being banned before? Wasn't that another top laner?
No, it was Camille, but Braum is actually still up. They played it game 1.
You know, maybe, I don't know. I mean, well, now that they're probably saying that, thinking that Peacekeepers let Buck get last pick. So I don't think he'll pick Camille early.
Yeah.
Unless yeah, Braum would have been pretty good into that. See where they go now. Where their talks have taken them. I feel like you just keep it simple. I liked how it looked bot. I mean, they just got kind of camped by Lee Sin, but okay. Maybe they go Thresh Jinx. Good look.
Yep. I mean, I would just like to see Peacekeepers just go out in like a more brazen fashion, like just leave it all out there. Pick
Well,
which you feel like you could just out hands and just shit on them. Like there's
Varus is a little more out there than Jinx. A
yeah.
little more going on. I'm not. I feel like Jinx just would have been better, at least just seeing the Nautilus, but I guess we'll see. That's gonna be
Yep. Well, it's cooked.
rough.
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 You dog.
No.
You're a pig though.
Oh. Right. Rain to me.
Chat.
Jhin Nautilus. I think Varus and Thresh can win that.
Yeah.
They're probably gonna get camped by Vi, so.
Yeah. The no mobility 80 carry with a Vi is gonna feel like shit. I mean, you do have a bit of mobility with the Thresh, with the Lantern, but
Yeah. Calm. Probably for top.
ooh,
Probably gonna be
could flex it.
Yeah, could. I don't know if. I mean, I guess it's not the hardest jungler. Zach. Okay.
That's an interesting ban. We haven't seen any priority on that champ. I wonder if they know
There's
something
no
that
priority. I think Buck played it? No.
did
I
he?
think it's somebody
I
else.
have no
I
idea.
might be thinking of somebody else.
I know maybe it was Porf. Did Porf play
Yeah.
it top?
I think yes, one of the tops definitely did. Might have been Porf. Putting in the stats kind of started
The goat.
blending in together. Okay. And look, they're waiting the last second for some of their bans. I think an Ari.
They're missing a ban,
It's,
aren't they?
Ari.
Oh, is it?
Dynamic being dyslexic.
Oh,
Blind.
dang.
Two-Bane's been interesting. You know, and look at what Light plays mid, but gonna ban them instead of some top. I mean, Dynamic still has Mundo, which I think is his most played. I assume Mundo's fine at the Wukong, right?
It's probably okay, but I mean, I've unfortunately never played the matchup.
Yeah, really. Okay.
So they locked the Jarvan, giving up the Ruse that it could be a flex pick.
I think that's kind of weird.
I mean,
What,
it's
like,
still
what is Dynamic gonna do for a counter pick? I don't know. You had to pick AP. Can't even look at the Z now. So like, why not just pick your basic mid? I mean, Wei. You could pick Wei.
yeah.
Fuck the Wei again. And, you know, still kind of held the idea.
There's
Yep.
the Dr. Mundo. She called out.
And,
Shout out.
I feel like it's fine for Mundo. Like,
The Oriana. I mean, there's a lot of setup for the Oriana, but I don't know.
yeah.
I mean, there's a lot of Wombo on the side of Peacekeepers here.
Yep. On the other side is at least the first three are just a lot of pick.
Yeah, you insane pick.
We'll just see. I mean, the Vacant's been kind of just a menace in the top, so I think that would be the main decider. I mean, it's kind of like the first three pick are a lot of for Gray are a lot of pick, and the last three pick for Peacekeepers a lot of Wombo.
Yeah.
Kind of flip flop.
It's going to be kind of hard to look on this Mundo until Wukong gets 6 because
Oh, yeah, even
of
then, well,
the shield. You have
I
no
mean,
way to pop it as Wukong.
don't. I thought you don't want to pop the shield though.
I mean,
Passive?
you deal.
You don't want to.
Yeah, the passive.
Well, that gives him the health, or he blocks a CC and gets the health thing out of it, right?
But he loses health if he loses the shield. So
Uh.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
mm,
You're wrong.
all right.
I mean, the J4 can if the J4 I guess when J4 hits 6, they're all 6 anyway. So, I mean,
Yeah.
like Mundo can't get out of the J4 without flashing, but maybe when
They
they're
have
all
no way
6,
to break the spell shield
I mean, the
or the
J4
CC
knocked
shield.
up. J4 knocked
Yeah,
up.
but you have
The
no
ult.
follow up CC. Like you can just
Their
run away.
ult. The J4 ult.
That's what I've been saying is if they hit 6. Oh
Yeah.
my god.
I'm saying I think Mundo can live through it anyway. Maybe not.
Yeah, with W and alt.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I mean, I guess Stonewall looked top when they played J4 anyway. Maybe they actually looked top this time. It's rough. At least I'm happy no Gnar.
Yeah. That is a bonus.
All right, say one nice thing about Peacekeepers right now.
Me?
Yeah.
In this game or in general?
General, sure.
I mean, I think the team is pretty well constructed, to be honest with you. They have a really, really good top laner. They have a good mid laner. They have a good jungler. Their bot lane is pretty good too. Like, I feel like if you look at general rank distribution and skill level of the team, it's pretty decent. I also think they're leading that side of the bracket, aren't they? They're in second place. They're behind Astro 1.
Yeah. Well, Astro, well, technically, well, now they're definitely behind, but I mean, they were tied. But,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, like, I feel like on that side of the bracket, like, those are the two teams to beat, but Saving Private Gray is just kind of battering them. So,
I mean, I think, or at least from the first series I watched them play, it looked like they're really good. Who they play? The Bush Wookie. Interesting. saw the Bushwheats kind of falter. I saw the last week against A1 as well. That game was streamed. I think I did the highlights for it. I think dinner popping off. They were able to not let Jim get ahead. Good stuff. I mean, I guess you could say that they. I mean, I say like with how good Saving Private Gray has been, are plus 3 points, which is kind of why they are even close to affording Vacant. And Vacant's over the points by 1, but that's why they gave up a BAM. But they I mean, they're plus 3 points and they've been. It's good. They're about to, I mean, potentially be 3-0 into in second place now.
Yeah.
Pretty good. That's my one good thing for.
Say one nice thing about Joe.
Um,
All right, we can go to break now. We can go to break now. Yeah.
oh. We're back in game. Big fella Tyler this time, not wanting to get picked out, sitting in the mid lane, being the ward.
Yeah. Now I noticed that we cut to a break before your answer, but I do have to give him props. He said very nice things about Joe.
Yeah,
Everything except his win rate, his champion pool, his skill, his brain.
Just froze, okay. Wow. All right, the game did not like your compliments about Joe.
I didn't really compliment him. I just shit on him, but he's my best friend.
You know what? No matter what you say about him, Greg, he's a good guy.
Yeah, I agree.
No matter what everybody says about him.
Yeah, I don't care what they say about you, Joe.
Nice spectator buggy. Typical Riot. Some buy and motion action. Maybe they pause or something.
Pause? Yeah, maybe pause.
I don't know. How long is the spectator delay supposed to be?
3 minutes.
Okay, yeah. They're at 3:36 right now. That's so. Okay. Very interesting.
Very interesting.
Oh.
Well, we could sing.
Tough. No.
Well,
Tell you that probably gonna do the same thing as usual. But no, they already got the word down. Yeah. Lacking. They passed the mark now. Joe's got me scared now. If I leave, I won't be able to spectate the game anymore.
oh yeah.
You can't spectate. You know, I'm pretty sure you should be able to.
Yeah, he wasn't able to spectate.
I've been sitting in a lobby. Spectate for in a lobby. Alright, go ahead and sign in and see if you can spectate.
Alright. They should just spectate every game like this.
Like this, yeah. We'll never miss
Yeah.
a fight now.
You won't see anything, but you'll
Yeah.
never miss anything
Yeah,
either.
yeah. You don't need to see it. You just know at the end of the fight, one. Don't worry about it. Here.
What the heck?
Interesting how they only put on the top side. Little racist to the red side, are we? I guess blue side.
It's just a POV.
You'll get one little snippet of the blue, then red gets this whole panorama. I messed up. A tragedy. You able to spectate?
I'm trying, but it doesn't look like it.
Make it
This, like, I'm trying to spectate, and just won't let me.
like when you right click, is it
Yeah,
grayed
right click. I can click on spectate, but it doesn't do
Okay.
shit.
So if
Now it
that's the
says
case,
this custom game is not open to spectators, so it's cooked.
okay. Huh. To tell the you making the codes to allow that.
Yeah, I wonder if it's just off by default.
I think so, because I know like Risen uses codes like
Yeah.
their games. Unfortunate. Don't think.
Yeah, I don't think there's a way we could do anything about this. You could hit play. That's something you could do.
Oh yeah. Let me just.
Yeah, see, it fixed it.
Oh, you know what?
Wait, you fixed it.
I'm gonna repeat. Yeah, Corey Element. Yeah, come fix it, buddy. Write the code. Go ahead and hop in and
Code
fix this
code
stuff.
MooseVip at checkout.
Yeah. Need to. Good.
Well, this is quite unlucky.
Unlucky bot. Well. Well. Guess that might be it. Might be
Yeah.
it, I say. It was right at 1 minute too. I don't know. I think they broke, I guess. Oh. That's unlucky. Tell you what. I wonder if he'll let me spectate it since I was
Already in.
yeah. This custom game is not open to spectators. Wow, okay. Need to fix that. Fortunate. Oh. Sure it was an exciting game, close game, but
You'll have that sometimes.
yeah, happens. Shit game. Game shit client.
But you're starving them by getting free skins that you'll never use, so.
Yeah, that's why they need their money, so.
Classified Island fan.
Right now,
4,000
same private grade,
is looking like we're
2-0.
just gonna get a 50-50 here.
Wins.
We'll have to see. I mean, the Q smite
Find
from
out what
Knockout is
happens
super impactful. Calling
on
comes through
stats
onto the
queue
bot
something.
side. It is gonna be a force here now. Amo goes
Maybe
down
I'll-
to 4 with the max on the Fury's diving in. They
highlight
pick up the kill on the Karma first, and now Zeri is the next to fall side.
Yeah, gonna save.
Flash out, but they're just going to
Was it?
fall, and that's going to be a 4 for nothing for the side of.
I don't know. The games were fun. The games were fun to watch. I'm kind of pissed we couldn't watch the third one because I think that was the most interesting draft. But
yeah. And the Volibear ending up with the triple kill
Even
there.
if it was like the streamer
yeah,
stuff, I
I'm
kinda
eating
just
my
wanted to
words.
be able to watch this whole
He's
set.
now at 6 stacks. This
Yeah.
is gonna be such a
Yeah, maybe saving it for this play
Oh, well.
here as they're getting
What can you do?
on Zero Cola, trying to use the exhaust onto
one of them stream
onto
it.
Papa Doge, onto Fury. They are going to
Wait, I could-
die.
yeah,
Do they get their Zeri out?
So hop in one of their calls and
Stand United was used there.
Stream from there.
Not really getting
POV,
anything
but
out of
that'd
it
be
though, and the bot tower is going to fall for first. Tower calling gets used, and now we're back to a fight on the bot side. Nefiri
Oh, well.
is eventually going to fall.
Well,
Shutdown over to
that's it, I
Zeri,
Bye,
think.
chat.
and it looks like they're continuing.
Yeah.
Chat.